Well, artists on the Fraser Coast, fed up with a lack of opportunities to exhibit, have banded together to take their careers to the next level. The ABC's Trudie Leigo spoke with artist Susie Lewis, who, with the support of Fraser Coast Council, is curating Common Ground. It's an exhibition that will take art from the Fraser Coast all the way to China.
Common Ground's an exhibition we've developed for the Fraser Coast region. There's a number of artists who are looking to improve their industry skills, and we created an exhibition that was designed to take them to the next level, to give them something to aspire to give them a really, really elevated project that they can get behind and create some new artworks and learn some skills along the way.
Is skill development and a lack of opportunity to exhibit a serious problem for regionally based artists?
I believe it is. I know in our region we are limited with venues. There's not a lot of commercial venues, meaning you can't book a rental gallery or those kinds of things that you can do in the city, and there's not a lot of gallerists in this region, if any, that would take you on a contract and promote your work. So what we've got really around us, we've got 2 council-run galleries that are really the main opportunities to exhibit in, but you really have to be moving up the chain to exhibit in them. You have to be quite established, and learning those skills is the tough thing.
So what are the exhibition goals that you're hoping will happen for these artists?
Our exhibition goal is actually to get the long term, the highest goal is to get some of our artists exhibiting internationally. So the exhibition will initially be shown at Hervey Bay Regional Gallery, but beyond that we're looking to take a selection over to our sister city in Leshan in China. So there's a real progression of steps there for artists. Some have never exhibited in a gallery at all, whereas we've got other artists who are really looking to take that international step. So the real goal of putting this together is to give all of the artists participating different experiences and let them move their career to the next level.
Linda Gray is one of the artists taking part in Common Ground.
Over many years in the past, it has been considerably difficult for a variety of reasons, not just for myself but for other artists. The galleries have had long-term bookings. It takes up to 2 years to get into a gallery. The production of your own work, things can happen, put you off track. I think the smaller galleries tend to be very commercial, and a regional artist's work may not fit the mainstream commercial themes, so that can make it difficult getting into a gallery. And just the proximity, access to the gallery, it can be a 4-hour drive to a gallery to unload works if you're having to take them yourself. Distance creates probably the biggest issue.
What have been some of the benefits of taking part in the project?
I think the big benefits have been learning to communicate with the galleries or gallery, the Hervey Bay Regional Gallery in particular, but also having to do the business aspects of producing an exhibition, and also an exhibition that has the potential to become a touring exhibition. It's a wonderful learning curve, and I think our work will improve and be stronger and more interesting, I think, in the future to the public because of the experience.
I asked Susie if she thought Common Ground was changing the art scene on the Fraser Coast.
Very definitely. From just a few years ago, I've been involved with the gallery and curating for the past 4 years, and I barely knew any of the other artists in the region. Now we have regular meetings for our arts collective, and we'll have 20 or 30 artists who show up regularly, and that number just seems to be keeping on growing. And I think the big thing that is the benefit of that is that there's this vibe that grows when you get a lot of creative minds together supporting each other and coming up with new projects. Like, we're all involved in Common Ground, which is great, but out of that excitement that we're growing around that, other projects are sprouting from that, and now we're all supporting each other and moving and growing.